We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your kid. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring it out here. The tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For we all like figgy pudding. For we all like figgy pudding. For we all like figgy pudding. So bring it out here. The tidings we bring to you and your kin. We
Restreamod says YouTube. Matrix has correctly joined the channel.
Yo. Making fish. Let's go. Come on. I might have to like re-vacuum this, honestly, before the actual shoot. Yeah. Oh, sorry. What? Jesus. I gave you food. I don't know what you want. Time to clean this cast iron. We need it. Oh, my chef file. Did I forget it? I forgot it. What's for dinner, big man? What's up, Dave? Bog? Henry? Same shirt. I ain't sure now.
Controllers and says, how did the photo shoot go?
It's on Sunday. I just preparing for Sunday ahead of time. I'm very paranoid on how my photo shoot. Every time I do a photo shoot, I'm always paranoid.
Press 2P says, did you donate plasma today?
No.
Controllers and says, oh okay.
They close.
Henry says, same shirt.
Plasma closes at 7 p.m.
Henry says, not showering.
Plasma closes at 7 p.m.
Henry says, oh.
Plasma closes at 7 p.m. and I get out of work at 6 p.m. and it's a 40-minute drive. It's impossible to get there on time. And it's a 45-minute session.
Says, well.
It's a 45-minute session too. Sup, Shadow? So I have to go on the weekend or on my days off. They close on Sundays.
Crest 2P says maybe you can have Scentless Photoshop the images for you.
What do you mean? I've been doing.
Henry says, what hours do you work?
I work
says, how was work at Cheffy J. Gladys Stiletto says, howdy.
What's up, lady? On Mondays I work at 7:30 to 5:30. But
Gladys Stiletto says I don't want to ask what is in that pan.
regular hours are 8 to 6. I get 1 hour lunch if I want to. But I usually take 30-minute lunch. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Sorry.
Crest 2P says you can donate plasma tomorrow then.
Yeah,
Henry
it's a plan.
says yeah. 8 to 6 is 10 hours. Henri Henry says minus 1 hour lunch.
Yeah. Is it like 9-hour shift? What? Is it 10-hour shift? Is it really?
Henri Henry says that's working 9 hours.
Oh, 9 hours. Is it really? Plus 2 is 10 hours. Yeah, 9 hours. So it's 9 plus 4. Oh, 9 times 4. That's what I do. That's my weekly. 9 times
Henri
4.
Henry says, do you know how to count?
No. What's my calculator? I don't know how to access a calculator. Uh, 9 times
Henri
4.
Henry says, oh, you work 4 days in a week.
But no, I had to do half days on a weekend. So I usually do the half days about 4 hours on a weekend. So it's basically 40 hours. I would do half day weekends because like the weekends are the busiest when they bring in the cars. The customers bring in their rentals on weekends usually.
Henri Henry says you said you work 37 or something.
Yeah, 36 hours on a weekday, and then 4 hours on weekends. So it's 40 hours. Nah, lady leave.
Crest 2P says I missed the answer because of ads.
Oh, you're welcome to sub if you want, if you can afford it. I had to increase the ads. Natty Juicin.
Crest 2P says yay, so you can ask Sendless to Photoshop the girls' headshots for you.
Well, why? I've been doing photography for 14 years. Why would I do that? I mean, I might be a little bit rusty, but I don't know if Scentless has experience doing headshots. He's a filmmaker. I mean, he does photos too, but I don't know if he does headshots. It's a completely different ball game. Look at that beauty. It's time to clean this cast iron. If we could find
Bogziller says I do really good back shots.
Oh, that's nice.
Crest 2P says because you had him Photoshop your chef picture for this channel for you. Henri Henry says so you get 1 work day off.
Huh? Yeah, you're correct. I work basically every day. I have a second job though, like with the inventory. I told them I could do weekdays and weekends, preferably weekends. I told them I could do weekdays 7 to 11. So like they like their 4-hour
Green
shifts.
Green says that looks gross.
I know. They like their 4-hour shifts. So like I told them, you know what? I could do 4 hours at nighttime. It's no problem.
Junbrick says we are your second job. Jack
So
Payne says Andy.
I mean, if they do call me in for inventory at nighttime, I mean it's no stream obviously. That's automatic.
Crest 2P says you're going to donate plasma tomorrow.
Yes, I need it. I need the money. And I have a client on Sunday for photography. It's not a lot of money, but my usual price is $200. I'm getting paid $100 though. So that's gonna be $100 plus another $100. So I'm gonna add like $200 to my budget.
Bogfiller says, will you shower for the photo shoot at least?
I have to. I'm paranoid on my photo
Press
shoots.
TP says that's good money.
Not really. $200 is my normal
Dave
rate.
Aresti says at Dolphingrad67 message deleted.
But I do appreciate it either way, though. I told him it's my muse. I'm photographing. I don't normally charge her, but I told her I'm broke, so I need to charge her.
Henri Henry says I had Colombian food.
Really? How was it? Do you have fun? It's a requirement when you have Colombian food.
Judbris says at Henry Henry, what did you get? Dave Arusky says at Dolphingrad67, where are you a boy?
What's up, Blue Dream, by the way? I know. Crust. What's up, Stacks? How you doing? Blue Dream, what are you talking about? It's gross. You know how it is. You're a pro.
Press TP says, what day you flying out to Vegas?
I can't reveal that information. I don't want to get doxxed or whatever.
Henri Henry says, Bandeja Paisa.
Huh? Well, Oh.
Judbris says at Henry Henry Nick.
I haven't tried it.
Says nice.
I haven't tried that yet.
Judbris says beans.
Maybe I'll try it
Judbris
once.
says like it.
Once I go to New York again.
Henri Henry says fake Colombiano.
Once I explore New York Queens. Once I explore Queens, like the food area. Once I explore the food area more in Queens, then I'll definitely try it out.
Judbris says moss.
They have a lot of Colombian cuisine in Queens.
Jimmy Oba says I'm getting some Chinese food.
Americanized
Dave
Chinese
Arusky
food?
says detailing that pan like nobody's biz.
I mean,
Jimmy
you
Oba
have
says
to.
hot fry lice.
You have to do this. Dave. You have to. Look at this, clean. It's clean now. I'm just adding the oil. It's clean. It's professionally cleaned.
Henri Henry says it's chicharron, fried egg, plantains, chorizo, steak, and an arepa.
That sounds good. I haven't had that, honestly.
Judbris says it's Chappy Day. Are you detailing Sedless new car? Henri Henry says and lots of rice.
Did he get his new car? I wasn't watching. I was
Bob
working.
Fuller says why haven't you showered?
Because there's no reason
Jimmy
to.
Oba says I don't. You know what the word professional means.
I'm not trying to raise up
Judbris says yeah we do lots of rice at Henry Henry.
I'm not trying to raise up
Bob Fuller says you've been going to work.
I'm not trying to raise up the girls at work,
Henri
though.
Henry says chicharron. Henri Henry says you didn't shower going to work.
No. Because you know what happens every time I
Henri Henry says wow.
You know what happens when every time I go to work and I have like freshly shampooed hair, my hair gets like all over the place because it's dry and like I'm in a like a garage bay area that has a heater on, so my hair gets loose like from the ponytail, so it's not in the ponytail anymore, and it gets like crazy. It makes me look like a madman. Whenever I clean my hair and shampoo it and stuff like that, it becomes like this. And it's what it's called, frizz or whatever. And it makes me look like shit. So that's why I don't like that. The other option to do is I have to take a shower, shampoo it, and put all this product, which is dangerous for your hair, by the way. And then I have to take a shower again when I get home. I don't want to use that product. And obviously, those products are not cheap. It's money. So I'm adding money to my hair. Basically, you know. But I'm also like not trying to raise up the girls at work. They're way too young.
Henry says with the same shirt and no shower at work.
Huh?
Strawberry
No.
MLK says you have a girl in Vegas.
I'm required to wear a uniform. So I would use I put like a new. I have 7 uniform shirts. I put it over the shirt because it's cold as fuck. It's 20 degrees. That's why.
Bob
Some
Filler says you're
strawberry.
just a nasty ass mofo.
Some
You used to
strawberry.
say you would shower anytime you were going to be around people. Now I realize with 6 months no showering is just who your nasty ass is.
No.
This guy is 40 by the way, chat.
Huh? I didn't know it was 40.
Winding anyone up.
I thought it was 39.
Henry says that Lattice Stiletto, yes.
Last stiletto. I thought it was 39.
Henry says that Lattice Stiletto because of his hair frizzes.
I have to use product. And I hate using product.
Lattice Stiletto says SMH. Press 2P says water freezes at 32 man 20 is cold.
Yeah, I know.
Bob Filler says, are you seriously justifying subjecting your coworkers to your nasty ass smell because your hair is frizzy?
What?
Lattice Stiletto says, will you shower for Vegas?
I mean, they're not cleaning the cars.
Strawberry MLK says, when did he last shower? Dave Rusky says being filthy is a more economically viable option than being clean.
I don't know.
Jimmy Opa says he has to shower for his girl at Lattice Stiletto. Henry says at Lattice Stiletto, of course.
I mean, she's making me shower once I get there, by the way.
Press 2P says, how do you wash cars when the water is freezing?
The Bay Area is heated.
Henry says we need the shower counter again. Henry says Gucci.
No shower counter.
Strawberry MLK says making you. Shouldn't you want to? Boss Filler says the fact someone has to make you is so sad.
What? No, she is immunocompromised.
Old man being made to shower.
She's immunocompromised, so I'm going through an airport, so it makes sense.
Press 2P says she going to shower you.
I would assume no.
Henry says Gucci. Jimmy Oba says, did you know that you can shower without washing your hair? Bob Filler says you're honestly a sad excuse for an adult.
I mean, I don't think chat told me if I don't wash my hair, it doesn't count. That's what chat told me.
Press 2P says, I think you're going to get action in Vegas.
I don't think so.
Bob Filler says that Jimmy Oba Andy's new to showering, so he doesn't know much about it.
No.
Dave Rusky says that Henry, the girl in his dreams.
Chat told me if I don't wash my hair, that does not count as a shower. It has to be a requirement to shampoo my hair.
Henry says, so do we mention this again when she's in stream?
What? Why?
Jimmy Oba says no need to wash the
Why are you trying to make it awkward?
Henry says that he won't get action.
Why are you trying to make it awkward? Burns. I'm gonna have to get.
Henry says it's just funny to me.
But the thing is that it's not funny when it's like real. You know what I mean? It's not. It's not funny. You know?
Henry says you mentioned chat sabotagers, and then when she's here, you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, because it's gonna make them uncomfortable. You know? I don't want them uncomfortable.
Press 2P says what was real. Oscar says Andy's going on a week no showering. Fapping multiple times a day. That ricotta factory is working overtime creating so much ricotta. Junbert says at Bob Ziller. Mindy Frito says what?
Huh? What's up, Mindy? How you doing? How do you find my stream, Mindy? This knife is trash. Absolute trash. Oh,
says I like Fritos.
there goes a knife on the floor.
Jundrith says salmon.
My hands are like super dry from like cleaning all week. Like they're like super dry.
Says we need to send this guy to his boss so he needs his nasty ass shower. Henry says you have to love and chicharrones, right?
Oh, I don't like chicharrones. My hands are like super dry. I might have to get like lotion or whatever.
Jimmy Opa says from fapping too much you need.
No, I clean cars all day. That's all I
Jimmy
do.
Opa says imagine using lotion.
That's all I do. Literally, I just clean cars.
Jundrith says chicharrones, yay. Dava Rusky says a good layer of filth helps to protect against potential opportunities. CM_NYC_TV says, hi Andy, what we cooking?
Salmon.
Bob says, how do you fap with such dry hands? Press 2P says, how fast can you wash a car now?
Probably within 10 minutes. It's not just wash the car. I have to vacuum it, wipe it down, then soap it up, and then wash it off.
Boxiller says dude acts like he's been cleaning cars for 30 years.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. I did it for a whole week.
Dave Alexi says professional grifter. CM_NYC_.
Mindy, are you still there? Do I know you, Mindy?
Jimmy Opa says 10 minutes.
How do you find the stream?
Basic ass clean job.
I mean, you have to do it. I do like 30 cars a day or something like that.
Henry says not the snack chicharrones. The pork belly with the bone.
Pork belly with a bone? That sounds good. Well.
You're falling out of shape. JC says good exercise for you. He says 100% profit. Dave Alexi says a flossing drive 67, a flossing drive 67, a flossing drive 67 while you hiding. Consolation says empty top hands to be beneficial for you. JC says a consolation is honestly a person of great wisdom. CM_NYC_TV says how much you get from cleaning cars over to cover your latest food.
What?
Clickstream JC says.
I mean, if I don't pay my bills, I'll cover my. If I don't pay my bills, then I'll cover my food. Yeah, for Vegas. If I don't pay my bills.
Boxiller says at controllers in. Boxiller says at controllers in problem solved.
What?
Jimmy Opa says put everything on your credit card cut.
It's maxed out already. Anti-fat pants could be beneficial for you.
Controllers and says, lol, you guys are crazy. Henry says you didn't get the live view money.
What? I got the live view money. It's gone now. I use it on bills. Like my electricity. My electric bill is like $300 at least a month. So yeah, that's where I went. My live view bill. My live view money went to the electric bill. What seasoning I should use? Cumin?
Boxiller says how is a 40-year-old man who was gifted a home is broke as a college student.
Because I chose not to go to college. That's why. I mean, I chose to go. I mean, I went to college, but.
Do you turn off your computer when you're not home?
No. So I chose to get my associates, but my associates have no value unless I decided to go to a 4-year college degree. A 4-year college degree would benefit me, yes, but it would add at minimum, it would add at least $50,000 to $60,000 of debt. So why do that? Why add $50,000 to $60,000 in debt? Well, I could just, if I ever decide to get into that $60,000 debt, like added to my existing $40,000 of debt for the associates, why not just use that money instead of going to college? Why not use that money for like a product, like make a product out of it? I'd rather make a product out of it. Like, it's a complete waste of time going to a 4-year college degree for me, because I only want to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to work for someone else. I want to work for customers. That's my dream, you know. So like I don't see the benefits of like going to college debt and working for someone else for the next 20 years of my life. That I don't want to do. I want to work for customers. That's what I want to do. That's it.
Hours ad sign out. Press 2P says yay, that sounds correct.
There's a how do you call it? That's counterproductive. Getting a 4-year college degree.
Boss Killer says it's only a waste because you can't learn. You cut corners any chance you can.
The newly
If you don't want to work for anything, you want to get rich quick.
_NYC_TV
Press 2P says let's start entrepreneurship now.
Thank you, Henry.
One gifted sub this month and that's it. Jimmy Oba
Thank you,
says
Henry.
for imaginary customers like your imaginary tripod. Slipstream JC says it's CM_Nicey_TV come back.
He went to Fapland. See, he went to Fapland. Holy mackerel!
Press 2P says let's comp the IT tech for old people. Jimmy Oba says too bad none of the get rich schemes work.
It's not quick get rich
CM_NYC
schemes.
_TV says that Henry thank you. Henry says that CM_Nicey_TV welcome. Press 2P says you still have a business card. Bob
Yes.
says what's funny is everyone I know with a 4-year degree is so much more successful than you.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to work for an employer. I would agree. They're more successful, but they have families to feed. Who am I feeding? Myself. That's it.
Slipstream JC says Nayla.
I'm feeding myself.
Says maybe take the 60K and buy some Bitcoin.
I don't want to feed a kid, and I don't want to have a kid.
Just admit it.
I don't want to have a kid. But the thing is that I don't want to feed anyone else other than myself. So the thing is that people assume success is having a family, and that's it. People who has no family, they're not successful. That's an assumption. The thing is that I'd rather have no family and take a big risk in my own life than taking a big risk in like having a child and then putting their life on the line. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. That's not a good idea. So I would put my own life at risk and risk at more failure. I could take a lot more risks if it's just me. You know? Granted, if I had no house, obviously, I can't take as much risks. I'm lucky and appreciate that I have a house. So it allows me to take a lot more risk than your average person. Yes. So I could just do shitty jobs, and whatever the shitty job I get, and the profit margin, whatever from it, I could just reinvest it into a business idea. That's the whole idea. That's my goal. And it might not work out immediately, but eventually it might work out. That's part of the risk. Now, I would put the house on the line, though, honestly. But I don't think I can. But it's a good backup option. You know, if a business fails, I still have a house. There we go. It's not 4 salmons. It's like I cut the tail off. I still eat the tail. No.
Justin says moving the house upside down. Boss Killer says you have no family and you're unsuccessful. What's your excuse now as a 14-year-old?
But the thing is that you're still assuming everyone who has no families are
Mommy says why you risking going broke after Michael Reed.
The thing is that you're assuming anyone who has no family are unsuccessful. That's your assumption. But I understand like people are raised and taught like that. That you're required by human race to create family. I'm not required to create a human though. I'm happy I'm not creating humans. I'm happy that I want to create jobs. That's my goal in life. Create jobs. If I do get enough money, then I'll just adopt. If I really wanted to, you know. I have zero intention of building a family. Oh, that's nice. It's a little black. These are fat guys here.
__ says that Mom did know he's in love.
What? Well, the thing is that
NYT_TV says TV.
the thing is that you guys.
Boss Killer says he said my successful friends have families, you weirdo.
The thing is that you guys define love, like, or in love, very, very differently than me, honestly. Very differently. What's up, I?
Shadow__ says my dad.
Everyone has their own definition of what is in love. In
Love.
love.
JC says the lead poisoning kind works different.
And the thing is that being in love is defined by your own subjective reasoning. It's not like there is no dictionary, like, real dictionary definition of in love with another human. It's whatever you think is what's in love means. You know? I can't tell you what's love. It's whatever you think it is. For me, it's gonna be a lot of work on the other person, really, to like really be 100% sure I'm actually in love. Like, I was in lust. I thought I was in love at 17 years old, but I wasn't. It was more lust. It's like lust could definitely mask itself as in love. So yeah.
Andrew going to propose in Vegas. Boss Killer says that Henry he's being a sassy girl for Michael Reed. Henry says at Boss Killer. Slipstream JC says that consolism with a parable ring. Consolism says Andy, let's hit the gym. Boss Killer says added another word to ban list physio.
I wanted to go to the gym today, actually, but because I basically did physical labor job, I just didn't do it. I didn't go.
Boss Killer says Michael Reed. Boss Killer says Michael Reed. Shadow__ says Jim Arcover.
No, I'm going tomorrow. Oh wait, should I go tomorrow? I'm donating plasma. Will I have enough energy to do donation? I mean, gym?
Henry says it was added to Automod.
I shouldn't. They told me not to do any heavy lifting.
Henry says.
I can't do plasma. I can't do plasma. No, they told me not to do heavy lifting. If I go to the gym, it's gonna be only cardio.
Mommy give me notes that you don't work out tough. Press 2 key says should be interesting to see what happens.
I mean, the doctor tells me don't do heavy lifting, so I can't lift. I can't lift if I do go.
Controllers says back up to 250 cats.
Huh? What do you mean, controller? I don't know what you mean.
Plus 3 JC says the barbarous strike and effect.
What's I don't know. I don't understand the barbarous strike and effect.
Press 2 key says that's just what the doctor thinks. Boxler says that controllers and fuck it. Let's do 350 and we can go to Camp Canoe. Dunbridge says gym train is strong. Plus 3 JC says clearly. Press 2 key says everyone has their own definition of it. Dunbridge says gone. Dunbridge says gone.
What's gone? What do you mean gone? What's gone? I need to blow my nose.
Shadow__ says Andy, what you think of Tesla's buying a Tesla?
I briefly watched it for a couple minutes while I was at work.
Henry says he said you're going back to 250.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Says, yo Andy, yo everyone, yo very burnt whatever the F
So dirty. I burnt a little bit.
Says, I'm losing my brain cell watching Andy. Gunbridge says Tesla dog. Boxler says that shadow__ Teslas are dog shit. I told both of mine this year. Flipstream JC says the strike and effect is an unintended consequence of attempts to hide, remove, or censor information.
I saw for a second while I was at work, but I didn't get a chance to actually watch it. What happened? Can someone give me the cliff notes? Can I get the cliff notes of Sentless's Tesla buying stream? Can I get cliff notes? Can I get the cliff notes? Can I get the cliff notes? What's the cliff notes of the stream? Can you share? Can I get the cliff notes? Model Y? I don't know the models, honestly. I'm very ignorant on the Tesla models. Is he paying it monthly, or is he just do you pay it in full, in cash? Do you take a briefcase of cash to buy it? That'd be great content if he did, though.
Press 2 says maybe you can entrepreneurship a program that can click notice free. Mommy give me milk says monthly.
Monthly? Oh, okay.
Boxler says that Denver they kept having issues in the service department was difficult to deal with. On top of that, for what I paid, the quality wasn't there. Jody Headmonster says Quick bought him a car for being a great streamer.
Really? I'm a great streamer.
Yeah. I had a Model S and Model X.
I'm a great streamer. Yes. I always use my cast iron for meat. What's up, I thought you saw my cast iron before. He put down 7,500.
Says he's paying 600 monthly and put 7,500 down.
Okay.
Jody Hudmonster said that Boxler, you should have streamed it. Boxler says you also always burn your food.
That's expensive for a Tesla. I mean, how much? I mean, it's very expensive. Gas over in California. Oh shit! I need to move this out of the way.
It looks very burnt. Why are we cooking it still?
I mean, the skin is burnt a little bit. Yes, I'm still gonna eat it either way.
Says that Boxler, oh, okay, fair enough.
600 is a lot of money. Is that including like self-driving included? I mean, I know he said, I was there when he said that. I know I was there when he was talking about that he didn't need the self-driving.
So I don't have to watch whatever the F this is. Jenrich says I am thinking of getting the Y model next year.
Did he get the self-driving? Did he get the self-driving? I need to blow my nose. Did he get the self-driving? He gets 3 months free, so he's doing a trial run or something like that. So Tesla wanted
Bill says, is he fapping?
what? No, it was blow my nose. So they want $8,000 up front.
I hate it here. Andy took away my streak. I am shattered. He didn't even apologize to me.
No, it's not my decision to take away your streak. Did you join the? Are you part of the Discord? Did you check the new schedule, Jody? The new schedule is posted on the Discord. Whoever's not in the Discord and they don't pay attention to the schedule channel, well, that's your loss. I'm sorry, chat.
Jeffrey says, I think it's 99 monthly.
The streak is more. I mean, ideally,
Shadow
it's
underscore
it's
says,
appreciated by
"Happy
anyone,
birthday,
but
Andy."
it's
Henry
easier
says,
to
what's
keep
the new
track.
schedule?
It's
Jody
easier to keep
Hudmonster
track.
says, "Slipstream JC, I am so sad."
It's
I was
easier to
sad
keep
that
track
Jeffrey
of the
was so
schedule if
sad.
you're on the
Jeffrey
Discord.
says, Bob Filler says that Jennifer sold and bought my wife a Lexus GX 550 over trail. It's pretty dope.
So join the Discord chat if you're not in it. Join Discord, and you keep track of my
Henry
schedule.
Henry says, what's the new schedule? Henry Henry says, no thank you.
No, I'm off. This is basically I'm off like Mondays and Wednesdays
Gladys
from
Stiletto
stream.
says, howdy chat. Jody Hugmonster says, no, I am not a part of the Discord. Andy, I just post on your Discord daily for no reason.
But did you look at the schedule channel?
Flipstream JC says, free Jody.
Did you look at the schedule channel? Do you
Bob
look?
Filler says that Henry Henry new schedule. Whenever he's not simping for Michael Reeves to whenever her wants to start simping for Michael Reeves again.
What? I mean, she's streaming right now.
He's still yapping.
So how am I simping if she's streaming right now? Cuh. Exactly. I'm not. Because she's live.
You guys have that electric Mustang in the States.
She's live right now. What's up? No, I don't think so. I never heard of that before.
Says, have you seen it at Bob Filler?
I never heard of that before.
Jody Hugmonster says, I told you I was having a rough time. You literally ended as I got there. I am not okay. I am shattered.
I'm sorry.
Bob Filler says, why you acting like you didn't simp pre-stream fucking Mufasa ass liar.
I mean,
Gladys Stiletto says that Bob Filler
of course I'm going to simp.
Jody Hugmonster
I mean,
says
you guys define the simp very differently than me, but
Flipstream JC says that jumpers are paramedics.
But yeah.
Run on those. They're Zuni.
of course I'm going to quote unquote simp. Quote unquote simp. Of course I'm going to simp.
NYC underscore TV says, so if she lives, you're gonna turn off stream.
If she live, you're going to talk stream? No. She's live right now. Did I turn off the stream? I turned on the stream.
You don't get to make up your own definition. Says, I'm mad at you for making Jody sad.
Why? Why, lady? She came too late. She just missed the stream. Unfortunately, I had to end earlier than usual. Even though I ended at what 11:30 last night. I don't know what time I ended it. I should have been sleeping earlier. What time did I go to bed? I don't remember what time I ended the stream. I had 6 hours of sleep last night. Six hours. It's not enough. I'm exhausted. I usually go to bed for 5 hours. I'd be fine. But I cannot handle 6 hours now.
Jumper says push UPSSX. Flipstream JC says 5 push-ups to make it up to Jody. Mommy give me milk says WH where were you? I streamed the whole fucking thing. I sat in the car in the showroom and then did a test drive. Bob Filler says because you're fat and out of shape and 40. Jumper says hashtag freeberry.
What happened, Milky? Milky, you don't have a good new car. Can you get a new car? Did you get a Tesla? Did you get a Tesla? Sorry.
Jumper Strawberry MLK says, did you say you were risking it all for this girl?
What? What do you mean risking it
Not
all?
everyone is broke like you have. I__and__N0__box.
Can you define risking all?
Looks like steak. I need 12 hours.
I have no idea what you mean. No. 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 Who told you this lie? Strawberry. Why would you say that, Strawberry? Did someone lie to you? Someone lied to you again. Why you believe other people, Strawberry, and not me? The other people obviously trolling. What? I'm putting my bills on a delay. Doesn't mean I'm not paying them. I'll just take a hit on the late fee. No, you misinterpret what I say, which is very often it misinterprets me.
You lie about shit we have proof of. Bob Siller says you're a pathological liar.
No, I'm not.
Sullivan says bills on delay. Andy WTF.
Yeah.
Slipstream JC says weenie hat for Jody.
Weenie hat.
Strawberry NLK says bro. Are you saying you either pay your bills or either pay it?
What? I always, my whole life, I pay my bills late. It just 1 or 2 weeks late, 3 weeks late. Where's my hat? There it is. But not all my bills are always late. No. What is it called? It's called strategical financing. I move things around, and I'll just pay the $5 or $10 fee. That's it. I'll just pay the $5 $10 fee. I don't mind the $5 $10 fee. For the
Strawberry MLK says I hate people like you. Honestly, long.
Why?
Always on the shut off list who are out of touch with reality and can't do shit for themselves.
I'm not on the shut off list.
Slipstream JC says the Jodi Hug monster.
I'm on budget billing.
Check on your credit scores after you eat.
My credit score is 700 and something. I have good. It's considered good. Not perfect, but good. I'm not on the shut off list, by the way. I'm on budget billing, which you're probably familiar because you're in PA. I'm on budget billing, so they charge me a lot more than what I'm actually charged. So I'm like negative almost 1,000. So would they actually shut me off if I'm negative? It's credit. If I'm negative 1,000, will they actually shut me off? No, they probably just take away from the budget. That's it. At worst case scenario.
Junbrith says it's Daberuski. Bob Siller says that Jodi Hug monster is lying. Strawberry MLK says no. They average what you use in a year and then put you on a budget.
Yeah, I've been on a budget for 10 years now. Yeah. I know how it works.
Jodi Hug monster says that Bob Siller makes it make sense. A cup of cereal says I can see your face. Hello. Bob Siller says that Jodi Hug monster you don't get a 700 credit score with maxed out credit cards.
I only have one maxed out credit card.
700 credit score more lies.
Huh? I could check right now.
__ apprentice says I have a bigger Coke and I'm an Asian guy. A cup of cereal says when's your next doctor checkup? Mommy give me milk says I have a bigger Coke
when I get my
Asian guy.
insurance. I get my insurance in January.
Strawberry MLK
close to 700.
Actually costs you more. You've probably paid 1,000 in late fees at this point.
No.
Strawberry MLK says that's what I don't get about these people.
No, they don't charge $1,000 late fee. That's not possible. It's impossible. I have almost 700 by the way.
Slipstream JC says it's Scentless __ apprentice. Are you collecting Andy in the new whip? Scentless __ apprentice says it's Jodi Hug monster. Strawberry MLK says absolutely. I __N0 top _ bot says I wish I was on a budget 10 years ago. That's smart.
No, it's called budget billing.
__ apprentice. Mommy give me milk says I have a bigger Coke and I'm an Asian guy. Strawberry MLK says I said thousands of dollars. Junrich says at Cheppy J are we cleaning fifth room in Vegas. Jodi Hug monster says dude says he's poor and has a 700 credit score. OMFG. I __N0 top _ bot says I'm on a 10+ year debt.
5%.
Strawberry MLK says if you constantly pay late and they have a 5% late fee at least, then yes.
Yeah,
Bob Filler says
5%.
when you max a card out, it reflects that you are not able to repay the debt amount. Jody Hug Monster says my life is in shambles. It is unhealthy for me to be here.
5%.
Bob Siller says show his credit score Mufasa.
No, it's
Senless
almost 700.
_ apprentice says
It's very close.
Slipstream JC says at Jodi Hug Monster are you okay M8?
It's almost
Jundrith
700.
says at Senless _ apprentice. Strawberry MLK says okay 5% on $300 for years on end will add up my bro.
Yeah, I know.
Jundrith says at Cheppy J are we cleaning fixed room in Vegas? Strawberry MLK
It's
says
not my
$300 a
decision.
month.
Why are you asking me? Why are you asking me? It's not my decision. What?
Bob Siller says show his credit score.
No. It's almost 700. That's for sure. No.
Strawberry MLK says also there is no way your credit is good if you pay all your bills late time.
I don't pay them all. I said
Razor Rusty says
I will
also
pay
easy.
some late, not all. Not all of
Mommy
them.
Give Me Milk says, almost. Bob Siller says why you lying cuh. You told us on stream your credit was fucked.
Yeah, it was fucked. It was like 490. Not recently though. It took a long time to recover.
Strawberry MLK says doesn't matter. Some or all, your credit is shit. Slipstream JC says Bob never forgets.
Yeah, I don't have 800. It's gonna probably take another 10 years to get 800.
Jundrith says at Cheppy J are we cleaning fixed room in Vegas?
Why are you asking me? I'm not the owner. It's not my decision. It's a basic meal, by the way. That's why I'm not taking pictures. I'm just eating regular food. Wait, do I have beans? I do have beans, actually. I know. I know. I have beans, actually. I'll heat up. Beans. Oh, I have cranberry, actually, as well. Where's my beans? I don't have beans. Oh, there's beans. Beans, beans, beans. The more you eat, the more you toot. One minute. What? What? Ugh. I was talking to ChatGPT, by the way.
Bob Siller says you don't even have 700. The majority of the population doesn't have 700, let alone a 40-year-old who pays all his bills late,
What?
has a maxed out credit card and has no real credit debt.
The majority of the
This dude forgets I
population
worked in the
doesn't have
mortgage and loan
700?
industry. He spews bullshit in hopes that people are as dumb as he is.
What does
I
that
need to
mean?
smoke a joint. This dude is maddening. Jundrith says what's that?
Is this cranberry sauce? Cranberry sauce? So the majority of people don't have 700? What do the majority of people have then? 600 or 800? I don't think most people have 800.
Bob Siller says did you forget I worked in the mortgage and loan industry?
Yeah, but I don't want a mortgage though. When I'm rich as fuck, I'll take a mortgage. What? What? Oh, I forgot to get a mop. Damn it, I forgot to buy a mop. Okay. I completely forgot to buy a mop.
Bob Filler says, okay, let's imagine for a second Mufasa has a 700 credit score. Let me ask you this. How did you get to 700?
How else? You pay off your bills. You get late here and there. It's fine. It's not gonna make a major effect. What?
Mommy give me milk, says Mufasa. Strawberry MLK says you don't have 700. That face said not 700.
Yeah, it's a. I mean, I thought it was 700, but it's very close to 700. That's for sure. What?
Mommy give me milk, says Mufasa. Bob Filler says, what loans do you have? What credit do you have? Paying off loans brings your score down. That's how I know you're lying. Strawberry MLK says like 601.
No, 687. To make sure it doesn't dox me or anything like that.
Mommy give me milk, says Freaky 66 God.
Happy?
Mommy give me milk, says fake screenshot.
It's not a fake screenshot.
Bob Filler says in order to build your credit you need to have debt and repay it. In order to get the best credit score, you have a couple cards that you get to 40%, then you make payments from large to minimum. Bob Filler says that's a dog shit score, huh? Junbris says maybe Cheppy is rich. We don't know it. Slipstream JC says I think Cheppy is rich. He's not working car wash. He's working as a lawyer.
Huh?
ACN Venom says at Bob Filler you forget his mom can pass him a credit card to increase his score.
What? No. She doesn't like credit cards. She don't trust it.
Junbris says at ACN Venom, is that possible?
Yeah. But she doesn't trust credit cards.
ACN Venom says at Junbris, yes it is. Bob Filler says at ACN Venom she's smart. She's bought homes in multiple states and paid them off. I don't see her as a credit card user like that. Jimmy Opa says Andy thinks paying interest is helping his credit score.
I mean, it's also paying on time.
ACN Venom says at Bob Filler all I am saying is you can inflate her credit score with help from others.
He's saying if I had like a
Strawberry
My mom.
MLK says paying off your principal is what's important and not accruing interest.
Yeah, I
Bob
know.
Filler says you just said you pay
Well-
all your bills late.
I don't know what you mean by principal. The minimum? You always have to have a balance.
Jimmy
if you want to
Oba
grow.
says what Barry said. It's that easy.
You have to have a balance.
Bob Filler says at ACN Venom yup. Henri Henry says principal. Strawberry MLK says are you kidding me?
There's a lot of meanings for principal, by the way, Henry. There's probably like 10 definitions of principal.
Henri Henry says goddamn. Strawberry MLK says you're 40 and you asked what the principal is. Strawberry MLK says that is pathetic. Jimmy
No.
Oba says Andy don't know shit about credit. Bob take away his credit cards.
Is principal the total or the minimum?
ATN Venom said that Boxiller, even if he got it inflated 681, isn't good at all.
It was $4.97. I shot my credit. I literally took a gun to my credit score and shot it. I had no choice. Had no choice.
Henri Henry says Prinicol is the debt excluding the interest.
Oh, so you're basically, you're basically just paying the total, essentially.
Mommy Give Me Milk says 10 jumping jacks. Boxiller says
One,
that Venom he doesn't
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Dava Rusty says silly
9,
fool.
10.
Jimmy Oba says bankruptcy when?
It's not smart to do bankruptcy if it's the only $4,000 credit card. That's
Jimmy
stupid.
Oba says lazy motherfucker. Mommy Give Me Milk says 6 flights of stairs lazy motherfucker. Strawberry MLK says real jumping jacks for Milky. Henri Henry says what's your credit score?
690, I don't remember, 687?
Boxiller says that Jimmy Oba, that's the sad part. This mofo doesn't have any debt. He's broke because he's lazy.
What? I don't have any debt? I do have debt.
Boxiller says 660.
I do have debt. I have 40,000 in
Dava
school
Rusty
loans,
says you look like a clown D.
and I have 4,000 in credit
says
card.
those weren't jumping jacks. ACN
What?
says that Boxiller last word was he was writing about not paying off the debt. I know that he is just paying normal monthly or he will have his credit. Boxiller says monthly bills don't count.
No, I have $4,000 in credit card debt.
Henri Henry says in 6,000.
40,000 in student loan debt.
Listen to Quimby. Jimmy Oba says I hope he's at least paying the minimum. Quincy 88 says how do you have 40K in school loans?
I became unemployed during school.
It's maxed out. He's
I had no
making
choice.
minimum payments only. Senseless _ apprentice says 40K in school loan debt at 40. How is that possible?
I mean, I went to school at 25.
Paying your student loans. Henri Henry says that Jimmy Oba.
No, I'm not paying student loans.
Strawberry MLK says have you deferred them?
Yes, I maxed them out.
ACN Venom says at Boxiller imagine 4K being Max credit line XD. Strawberry MLK says and they are just accruing interest. Strawberry MLK says bro. Boxiller says so can you tell me what loans you paid off like you said you did and how you got the money to pay them off?
I didn't pay them off.
Strawberry MLK says you are fuckhead DDDDDDDDDDD.
I got one loan and I didn't pay it off. They wrote it off.
Back in the day.
They wrote it
Henri
off.
Henry says was it federal loans?
What?
Slipstream JC says have you seen the guy on TikTok?
It was all the loans.
Finances.
Any loans I could get my hands on to.
Slipstream JC says you should go on that show. Strawberry says OMG yes slip. Boxiller says at Ace and Venom SSSHHH we look like rich assholes RNK. Strawberry MLK says I would love that. Jimmy Oba says that guy is annoying. He just looks annoyed and asks why you dumb.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Boxiller says so can you tell me what loans you paid off like you said you did and how you got the money to pay them off?
I mean, paid off.
Strawberry MLK says well all those people are dumb
I
as
paid
fuck.
off a few credit cards.
Slipstream JC says that Jimmy Oba Andy needs that.
Probably like 3 credit cards I paid off. And closed.
ACN Venom says that Boxiller having over 4K credit line doesn't make PPL rich. Jimmy Oba says that Slipstream JC like Andy will listen. Boxiller says that Ace and Venom to Andy it does. Quinby 88 says you borrowed from Peter to
What's
pay
it
Paul.
gonna be? Who's? What? No. Doesn't work like that.
Dava Rusky says when you planning on riding that gravy train?
What gravy train?
Strawberry MLK says I cannot believe you're letting your 40K student loan turn into like 60K by letting it sit there.
I
Jimmy
mean,
Opa says hi at Quinby 88.
it'll turn 60K when I'm like 60 years old.
Strawberry MLK says, did you tell Sid that you have 40K in student loans?
Why? We're not getting married. I mean, I don't think we are. It's too early to tell right now. I don't know if it's gonna work out.
I didn't realize you had a degree.
I don't know if it's gonna work out or not.
What did you study at school? Dave Alesky says a tutor at home. Strawberry MLK says, bro, it's just paying interest while you don't pay shit.
Yeah, I know.
Jenny Ova says, Prinita.
Here, let me explain. Let me explain the plan. I'm an entrepreneur, or at least trying to be, because that's my life goal too. So, I'll keep using my profits towards building products. 5. So, sooner or later, one of these products will actually work. And all you need is one home run. One home run is all you need when you're making a product as an entrepreneur. You could have 100 products flop. All you need is one product, hit the shelves, and make you millions. Potentially. But that's the life goal. So imagine if I was paying off my student loans right now, how much can that delay of product development? Like whatever, even if it's like $60 a month, right? That $60 could actually go towards and help a lot, potentially, product development or whatever, business related costs or whatever, you know? So, obviously, people who are not entrepreneurs or don't see themselves ever becoming entrepreneurs and have zero interest in being entrepreneurs, they don't understand my reasoning. If I spent $100 to $200 or whatever a month, right, on my student loans, that money could go towards making a product that could be flipped and make a lot more money a lot sooner than me paying off my loans. I could work a shitty job for the next 20 years, pay off all my student loans, right? And then maybe have entrepreneurship for 5 years at best, because I'm too old. That's not the life I want to live. So I will just risk it all right now, then playing it the safe and normie way. I don't want to do a normie way. I want to do it quick as possible and try to access as many channels and networks as best as I can and present and pitch my product to investors or whatever. That's all I could do. I don't want to pitch my product when I'm 80 years old. That's stupid. That's a stupid play.
Stream JC says lead poisoning Delulu. Senna __ apprentice says be in her villain arc is goat. Shadow __ says such bullshit. Junbrus says at Shadow _ ahaha. Crispy Jenny says what is your current business idea? Junbrus says
what's up, Crispy Jenny?
Rinson says hello.
What's up, Rinson? Shout out Crispy Jenny and Rinson, please.
Strawberry MLK says.
So my current business idea, I mean, there's multiple, obviously, but the one that could potentially make me the most money, like up to $40,000 a month, potentially, as a solopreneur, is a Google Chrome plugin. I can't say specifically what it is, because chat will just shit on me and discourage me, like all my other ideas. So you're gonna find out when it's actually in the Chrome store, and you guys could download it if you want to. And if you want to subscribe and pay for it, it's up to you. It's up to you, chat. Let's see what Strawberry said. I paid off my $25,000 in student loan with no help. What's your excuse? I mean, my excuse is I always wanted to be an entrepreneur since I was 15 years old. So every extra dollar I had, I used it towards trying to flip it, make it $1 becomes $2, just not instantly. That's how an entrepreneur thinks. You invest into something that you think is going to flip within $2 or $10 or whatever. It's just how it is, but it's going to take time. Now, if I throw it back at the government, and paying off my student loans back at the government, will it get me any money back? Not really. So I'd rather just let it grow interest, and then when I have something that does well, like a product or a business, right? Then I'll just pay it off. I'll just pay off the interest. That's no big deal, especially if I'm doing really well as a business owner. That's the way I look at it. And that's my perspective. But granted, I understand not a lot of entrepreneurs are in chat. There's a few entrepreneurs, yes, but vast majority in chat are not entrepreneurs. They don't have that mentality. You know what I mean? I understand.
Apprentice, let me write in your new whip. Henry says that controllers in chat GPT. Strawberry MLK says you don't have Shipka. Flipstream JC says that controllers in it GPT.
But yeah, that's the way I look at that.
TP says maybe entrepreneur Bitcoin. Scentless _ apprentice says that Henry. Strawberry MLK says you're not an entrepreneur. You have nothing to show.
I can't say.
I listen to your Google Chrome extension idea.
All I can say is a Google Chrome.
LMAO.
It's a Google Chrome program. That's it.
_ says I am an entrepreneur. You don't know me.
The thing is that, Crispy Jenny, I've told chat most of my ideas, and they always shit on me, and it discourages me, and I just end up giving up because it discouraged me. That's how it is. So like, I decided not to say anything. Also, like, it's not just any idea. It's a simple idea, somewhat, but it's like a huge demand that no one's meeting. Like, a good entrepreneur, they find a problem in the market, right, where there's a huge demand for that issue to be resolved, for that problem to be resolved. But there's just entrepreneurs who just don't see the value in like solving that issue because there's not enough money, or they just don't see it. They're blind and they're not looking. So I'm looking at that spot, and then I'm gonna take that spot. It's basically how the entrepreneurial world works. Sometimes it's first come, first serve. Whoever takes the spot, you get most of the pie of the market. So basically, it's called first to market. So when you're first to market, you gain a lot of market share. That's basically how it works, the terminology. Granted, a bigger company could just come in and take your market share out of, like, the majority market share out of you, because they have a lot more resources. But if you grew like enough like market share where you grew trust and you build a relationship with the market, they trust you more, like, automatically, because you were first to market. Now, if you're like fucking up so bad because you're first to market and you lose that trust, someone else could come in and just take that, all of it, literally all of it, at least the majority or all of it, and then you go out of business. That's just how it works.
Cause I am Mexican. Jimmy Opa says someone send this VOD to a doctor. CM_NYC_TV says it Jimmy Opa. Rinson says Tai. Strawberry MLK says bro you don't know anything. Stop yapping. Slipstream JC says you watched the Couple Business podcast.
I mean, I watched a ton of shit for the last like 15 years.
Henry Henry says salami.
Salami.
Says you have a good point, but what is your idea?
No, I can't say it because it'd be first to market. I mean, anyone in chat could just. Well, there's two issues. Anyone in chat could discourage me to not just do it, which unfortunately chat has the power to discourage me from doing certain things and like bring me down emotionally a lot. They have a lot of influence in my emotions. I don't know how or why, but they do. Another thing is that they could just steal my idea, or someone else listening could steal my idea and just be forced to market because they have more resources, and then basically say fuck you to me, and then they'll just take the idea and make their money, and I'll be out of luck, basically. That's just how it is. So just imagine, Crispy, Salem, come on. Oh my God, I can't talk if he's yelling over me. So imagine, Crispy, right? Imagine if Bill Gates didn't come up with the whole vision of Windows, right? And someone else came along, don't count Apple, someone else came along that had similar idea to Windows, right? And they came along and they did it first, before Bill Gates did. That person who did it first will get the whole market of whatever Windows was replaced or came before Windows. And it was like exactly the same as Windows. And then Windows actually came up and tried to take that market. It's not going to work. Whoever's first to market wins the race. You know what I mean? This is how it is in the business world.
Because of the possibility of someone taking the idea. Bob Siller says it's Slipstream JC stop. Lee Perrier says showfish. Sedless __ apprentice says it's Imioba. Shadow __ says it's Sedless __ apprentice. He really doesn't all. His cares about is how he can teach from you, and once he's done he moves on to the next victim. Dave Rusty says just ask ChatGPT how done. It is Dave. Henri Henry says that Lee Perrier is sperm. Collision says compares himself to Bill Gates. Sedless __ apprentice says it's Shadow __ $1 says Bill Gates didn't come up with the idea for Windows. He stole it from Steve Wozniak.
Steve
AZN Venom
Wozniak.
says WTF is this scenario. AZN Venom says ha ha ha.
Huh?
Bernard says it's Slipstream JC at Lattice Coletto at Lee Perrier TGIF. 2088 says you have a whole bunch of successful people in chat, yet you ignore all of them. AZN Venom says Windows stole from Applecott.
Was there
Lee
any
Perrier
product
says it's
inventors in
Henry.
chat?
AZN Venom says it already happened. Slipstream JC says it's an arc. I thought it was Saturday. Henri Henry says Twan is here. Bob Filler says
Twan?
hey, so can you explain
Twan
to me
dollars?
how you're an entrepreneur?
$20?
What's your business? Is it a sad LLC that hasn't made money in 14
$20?
years?
What's up, Twan?
Dave Arusky says stacking meat like he Bill Gates. Sedless __ apprentice says
What did Twan
gaslighting
say?
Windows and Mac OS. Windows came from IBM.
Did I miss it?
Lee Perrier says, will you ignore me? Zenard
Oh, Bill
says
Gates
Andy is
didn't come
bringing
with the
back
idea
mid-talk.
for Windows.
Fish. Dave Arusky says, do you ever take advice from chat, or is this torture only for your
Isn't
amusement?
Steve like was like the
Bob
Apple?
Filler says at
Work with Apple?
2088, I've
I don't
owned a
remember.
business for 15 years now and he refuses to listen to me. Rinson says, I mean, if her idea is good
What's up,
enough,
Twan?
you should copyright it. Slipstream JC says that $20 his Steve Wozniak is ChatGPT.
Well,
$20 says that Henry Henry, I usually lurk, but I couldn't hold my tongue. ACN Bennett
That's my
says
job.
this guy is an utter moron. Henri Henry says that $20.
where's my
Jimmy
chocolate?
Opa says I like Andy speaks on things that he has no idea of. Jimmy Opa says Papala.
Papala.
$1 says that Slipstream JC Chat GPT.
Where's the
needs an
chocolate?
update. Crispy Jenny says I think chat could help brainstorm and make your idea even better.
No, I don't
Jimmy
trust. I don't
Opa
trust
says I know
chat.
Twan is here. Jimmy Opa says Twan said you dumb. Jimmy Opa says KKL. Shadow __ says it Chris by Jenny, nah fuck him. Twan Dollars says yeah. Crest 2P says Windows copy Mac and Mac copy Xerox. ACN Venom says it Crest 2P tax.
But the thing is that
Twan Dollars says Steve Wozniak developed a Unix system that was the foundation of Windows.
yeah.
Shadow __ says okay I am out. Lee Perrier says more like
So
Steve
much.
Wozniak. Bob Siller says it Jimmy Oba Andy Dunning-Kruger. Mommy give me milk says I usually lurk but I couldn't hold my CM.
Jesus.
Dave Arusky says bro, you're the opposite of Steve Jobs.
What? We're not talking about Steve Jobs. I said Bill Gates. Bill Gates he's a coder, programmer originally, just like Steve Wozniak, right? Was he a coder and
Bob Siller
programmer?
says it Dave Arusky Andy Jobless. Mommy give me milk says Steve Blowjobs.
Something smells.
Mommy
weird.
give me milk says Cheffy Blowjobs. Dave Arusky says it Mommy give me milk message deleted. Quinby88 says at Bob Siller. Jimmy Opa says imagine talking about Bill Gates as if you know his background.
I mean,
Bob Siller says you are not a coder cut. You can't even read a 3-page doc. Sedless __ apprentice says Steve Jobs and Bill Gates had immense drive and were charismatic leaders.
yeah, they were great leaders. I agree. But I think
$1
Steve
says
Jobs.
yeah, and we're both on the Epstein list.
Steve Jobs wasn't a coder.
Junbrith says hashtag Freeberry.
It's completely different
Says
mindset.
Wozniak was a hardware guy, not software.
Yeah. I mean, but don't the Wozniak doesn't hardware people need to figure out how to do coding as well? Or you have to just have a team always with you, like, to do the coding for you.
ACN Venom says sigh.
Jesus.
Sedless __ apprentice says suck my BKC. Lee Perrier says Slipstream JC says Matt Sharpig says Sedless __ apprentice
What's
says
BKC
Jimmy
mean?
Opa says Henri Henry says Cheffy Andy says. ACN Venom says this guy. ACN Venom says I am out. Bob Siller says dude speaks so confidently on a subject then asks a question like that. Crest 2P says do some research and come back. Dave Arusky says minimum wage Andy.
Minimum wage? I'm not being paid minimum wage.
Slipstream JC says I still think this is all acting and really good rage bait. Jimmy Opa says suck his BKC.
What's wrong with rage baiting?
Lee Perrier says can we play Office Manager Simulator?
Is that an actual game?
Dave Arusky says stream in a stream time.
Huh?
Jimmy Oba says I usually lurk, but I couldn't hold my course. Junbrit says maybe Cheppy Salami, it's rich. Quinby88 says it's Slipstream JCFR. Junbrit says hahaha. Lee Perrier says not that kind of baiting, Andy.
Huh? I'll buy candy more. But these are free. From work.
CM_NYC_TV says young.
Nom. My dessert.
Jimmy Opa says damn, even CM is resident sleeper.
He's always resident sleeping.
Matt Sharpig says Steve Lou's Jobsiak.
Wozniak.
Mommy give me milk says what that mouth do. Zenarg says at Slipstream JC, you were right. Happy Saturday to you.
Took knock. No. I love chocolate.
Lee Perrier says can we play Inventor Simulator?
I don't even have that.
Bob Siller says can we please revisit how Andy's nasty ass doesn't shower for work because he doesn't want his hair frizzy. You a straight nasty ass mofo, you're fucking 40k. CM_NYC_TV says are you gonna sleep early? Matt Sharpig
No.
says is there a yapping simulator? Slipstream JC says and we
I
design
should
a
sleep
tripod
early.
with CAD.
I go to work at 9 a.m. I think on Sunday. I hate CAD design.
Lee Perrier says play TED Talk Simulator.
There was no. There was on. TED Talk wouldn't ever develop a simulator.
Strawberry MLK says when did you last shower? Lee Perrier says at Scentless__apprentice the legend. Slipstream JC says show Chrome plug in progress. Scentless__apprentice says it's strawberry milk. Bob Siller says fucking gorilla boy eating candy. His diabetes loves that shit. Strawberry MLK says you don't know. CM_NYC_TV says gaming with his house is older than GC good games. Jimmy Oba says it's Scentless__apprentice go live cut. Bob Siller says it's strawberry milk been a week at least. Been wearing that same shirt
Let's
all
play
week.
now, CM. You wanna play Velo? CM? How dry
Strawberry
this shit
MLK
is.
says at Bob Siller EU that is so vile.
How dry. You know how dry it is? This isn't wrinkly.
Dave Arusky says let's play SimCity.
No.
Bob Siller says it's strawberry milk. Are you surprised?
My water.
Strawberry MLK says it's Bob Siller no. Bob Siller says this mofo went 6 months without showering. CM_NYC_TV says not till 12 you know this.
Oh, then you might miss out.
CM_NYC_TV says GG.
You might miss out.
Dave Arusky says big boy cow mouth.
Huh? What? I'll be back. I need to get water. Ugh. Anyone play Velo or Delta? Delta Force? Never played it yet, so it'll be my first. We're gonna play it on Warcraft though. Alright. Chocolate makes me burp. What?
Bob Siller Tyler says chat don't game with Andy until he showers. CM_NYC_TV says who the hell is Warcraft?
Oh,
Ennui Henry says what the fuck?
some
Crest2P says
nerd.
you making an Android app. Junbris says shower then game.
No,
Junbris says and feed salami.
I'm not making any app.
Junbris says then
I'm
play.
making a Google Chrome plugin. It's for Google Chrome. And if it works out,
Says Mox SSSSS.
if it works out, I'll just
Jimmy Oba
make
says
it on
imagine not eating
Firefox.
food that triggers GERD. Matt
Oh, yeah.
Sharpig says we
It's
want
free.
a shower stream.
I eat food that's free. Unless it's like eyeballs or testicles.
Matt Sharpig says everyone in chat will gift a sub each if you do a shower stream right now.
Alright, we'll do it first.
Junbris says shower ka. Jimmy Oba says so how far are you with the Chrome plugin ka?
Yeah,
Junbris
I'm
says yuck.
very close to
Crest2P
starting
says,
development.
cool, you
I mean,
learning
I
coding
got
now.
some
Gladys
coding
says wash your culo.
given to me
Dava Ruskin
from
says let's watch Andy disagree
ChatGPT,
with 40 plus people.
but
Junbris says promise.
I was
Matt
like
Sharpig says
refining
design
my
your tripod
concept.
after.
It-
Crest2P says what language
Let
do
me-
you use to write plugin?
Let me explain the reality of the differences. I want to do the tripod more than anything, but products has a higher cost to entry than. So, hello? Hello? So digital products has to be the primary goal right now because it's a lot less costly to get into it. Potentially, yes, potentially, the plugin can make me $40,000 a month. Now I could just flip that and just put it into the tripod potentially. But the goal right now is like once the plugin works out, I'm gonna create a website where the plugin features are just gonna be on the website, and eventually the plugin might get shut down and force people to just go to the website instead of the plugin. I don't know. I'm still undecided if I need to shut it down or not. If I can shut it down, it's up to the user base. Like I'm not gonna force it to be shut down if the user base doesn't want to be shutting it down. The thing is that I can't say specifics on what it is, but it's gonna resolve an issue in a market, and I should get money out of it, up to $40,000 a month in good forecast. But the website itself will cost me a lot of money to make it work the way I want it to work and be managed properly. Sorry. I don't want to learn code. ChatGPT's teaching me to code this plugin. Basically copy pasta. Just copy pasta into a file. Copy pasta this into another file. Copy pasta this into another file. Basically that's all it is. It's like it's guiding me and hand holding me creating this plugin. I just realized that sticks the finger at me. Hilarious. There's ladies in chat. Who is the lady in chat? Let's put ones in chat if you're a lady. If the plug-in fake 40K without breaking laws, I'll eat my hat. What? If the plugin make 40K without breaking laws, I'll eat my hat. What? Milk? Strawberry? Oh, Jesus Christ. Strawberry milk is 1, and then mommy gives milk is 2. Jesus. Oh, God.
Dave Ava Rusty says scared money don't make money.
I was told
Ova says if mommy give milk is milky puff called.
Mommy Given Milk was a Mexican lady that lives in Mexico. That's what I was told. Is it true? I don't know about that. My hands are super dry. What is the natural way to make my hands not dry anymore?
I think you can do it. Just don't give up.
That's why I don't want to tell chat what it is.
Press 2 says don't make excuse.
But that's why I don't want to tell chat what it is, because like I'm gonna work on it and then launch it.
Ava Rusty says you're gonna do something instead of grifting all night.
I'm gonna launch it eventually, not right now. I mean, it's gonna take time. I'm gonna launch it. I'm gonna launch it as in beta or whatever. Like only developers could see it on plugin. It's only developers could see it and test it out. And now they give away beta access to it to certain people. And you guys could test it out if you want. I don't care.
Slipstream JC says that strawberry milk makes me want strawberry milk every time, and it makes me a little sad I don't have any.
I think you're lactose.
_ apprentice says my balls smell like blooming roses. I bet your balls smell like salty feta cheese.
Yes.
Mommy Give Me Milk says my balls smell like blooming roses. I bet your balls smell like salty feta cheese. Jundris says it's senseless _ apprentice. Zenard says launch on a SpaceX flight.
No.
_NYC _
What do you mean?
says I thought you were gonna make a robot. What's up with that? Crest 2P says sock in baby oil.
Znar. No, this is Znar.
Jundris says are we doing
No.
pasta with that cheese at Chucky?
You should get some when you can. Oh, yeah. Znar, I'm working on a Chrome plugin. I'm gonna launch it. I don't have a date when I'm gonna launch it, because this is my first time, and I don't really code. Last time I coded, really coded, like a website out of HTML 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago. It's like, I don't like coding. I hate coding, but I need to do this because I see the opportunity in front of me, and no one else is taking it. Granted, Bog is gonna say, well, these other companies probably already saw it because they have all these resources. Like, they have billions of dollars in resources. I mean, if they don't see the opportunity, then why do some schmuck like me see it? I see it. Then ChatGPT agrees. ChatGPT agrees with me. $40,000 a month is good enough for me. Yeah, $40,000 a month is enough for me to commit to it. I don't have the patience for it. You're 100% right. But what can I do? I can't just find a coder who's going to work for free or work for equity. I can't give away 50% equity before there's an actual product there. You know what I mean? It doesn't make. Even if it does well, 50% equity on a business that could be potentially at least probably in revenue, it could probably earn maybe $2 million within a year, maybe a year and a half. I'll lose so much money if I give equity 50% equity. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. I hate coding. That's the thing, Crispy. I really hate coding because it's just letters and characters in front of me for hours and 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 hours a day. You know what I mean? 10, 15 hours a day just looking at characters. You know what I mean? And it just I don't seem like I'm extroverted, but I am. I'm what's called introverted extroverted. Basically, I mean I overthink so much. But I usually overthink the approach on humans. I can't approach a human, especially a stranger, because I overthink it. That's why I don't have friends outside of the online world. I don't have any friends. I have a few friends. I have Jeremy and Bailey, and who else? And Pat. Those are 3 IRL friends outside of online. That's it. And I met them through either work or photography. That's it. Because that was my crutch. I have a crutch. Whenever I meet someone outside of the online world, I need a crutch to meet and introduce myself and talk to them and stuff like that. So my crutch is my photography, my camera. or work. Like if I have a day job or stuff like that, or school.
Press 2P says and scentless.
Scentless is. I'm talking about IRL friends is local for
Mommy
me.
give me milk says bro yaps too damn much and doesn't get a point across. Dave Rusty said sounds like you don't have any hope.
Crispy would know
Bob
this.
Killer says,
Crispy,
I overthink the
my
approach on
hands
humans.
are super
If you
dry
want to be friends with
from
someone who
work.
refers to people that way, you're Elliot Rogers.
I professionally expertise level detail cars, and my hands are constantly wet all day basically, and they're super like they're like sandpaper dry. By the way, what do you recommend, Crispy Jenny? Like, I don't have any lotion. What is a natural way to like lotionize my hands? And it feels so weird. It feels super dry and flaky. Now I put on gloves the last 2-3 days, but I didn't put on gloves the first 2 days. So it's too late now. The damage is done, lady. I don't have lotion on me. I need it right now. It feels weird. I don't want to go. I can't go to Walmart. It closes at 11 o'clock. I don't have it. 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 I mean, Crispy Jenny, she does a lot of stuff, products. She's very much into that. That's why. I don't know if Strawberry is into that. I don't know if Lady's into that. I don't know if Quimby is into that. Drive from work, yes. I don't have Vaseline either. Why do you think I have Vaseline for? Well, then go get it, or shut the fuck up. It closes at 11 p.m. and it's 11 p.m. It's 11:01. Yeah, I'm professionally expert level detailer. What secrets are you talking about? What secrets? Barry is into that. She got soft hands and good grip. Oh Jesus Christ. You guys.
Leto says pretend your culo is a car and wash it professionally. Slipstream JC says this man only has 2 in 1 body wash and shampoo. Nothing else.
Yes, you're correct. 100% correct.
Press 2P says they have gloves with lotion that you wear at night when you sleep.
I don't have it.
Donut.
Donut. You're a donut. What is this game called? Delta Force. Who has
Killer
it?
says expert level after a week at his house. His car and himself are the dirtiest shit I've ever seen. Bob Killer says, I overthink the approach on humans. Who TF would want to be friends with someone who refers to people that way? You're Elliot Rogers reincarnated fucking info weirdo.
The paint job on my car.
NYC_TV says, Andy, why don't you ask Lord Talks to teach you how to code?
I have Val.
Strawberry MLK says, I have Val.
Alright, I'm down for Val.
JC said, show us your skills by cleaning your car.
So here's the shitty part about my car, as you guys should already know. It's a red car that looks like someone threw acid onto the car, like all over the top of the car. It's basically, it has acid holes and stuff like that, like onto the paint. No matter how well I clean the car, those acid holes are not going to be fixed with a detail or anything like that. I have to basically repaint the car myself, or pay someone to repaint the car, and it's going to cost like how much? Like at least $500, $600. I don't know. So it's not really worth it. As the entrepreneur in my brain tells me, right? Why should I repaint my car unless I'm gonna make money out of that? I'm not gonna make money. So that's why I don't see the value in repainting the car. You know what I mean? That's more on fuck you money. When I have fuck you money in the bank, in my bank account, if I have, let's say, when I consider fuck you money, that's like $100,000 in the bank. If I have $100,000 in the bank, then I'll consider repainting the car. But most likely, if I have $100,000 in the bank, I should be able to afford a Tesla monthly, at least. I'm not gonna buy a Tesla outright if I have $100,000 in the bank. So I'll just probably get a Tesla and just sell the shitty, Toyota I have as is. I mean, should I repaint it to get higher value? Probably. It's not gonna add much value to it, honestly. But yeah. Put a wrap on it, easy. Oh, what kind of wrap would you put on there? My face? On an entire car? No, thank you. Strawberry milk. Let's imagine I paid that off, right? So let's just imagine I'm paying $200 a month, right? Instead of paying like if I spent the $200 right on building a product that could potentially make me $1 million, right? So what I'll do is like the $200 will not go towards the product development, right? It'll go towards student loans, right? Because student loans could potentially pay me back, right? I could get money out of that somehow. I don't know how, but if I slow down the development, that won't ever get me any money, right? Or it will get me money. I don't know. So slowing down the product development is a bad idea, in my opinion. Increasing on completing student loans, will it get me money? Any money? It will get me $0. It'll probably save me money, yes, in the long run. But just say hypothetically speaking, right? If I die at 60 years old, right, and I'll die with $60,000 in debt, right, with student loans, who's going to pay for that? My kids? My imaginary kids? My imaginary kids aren't going to pay for that because they're imaginary. They're imaginary kids. Like that is how U.S. works. Usually they pass on debts to their kids. I have no kids. Will they pass it on to my sister? Probably. I don't know. I don't know how the U.S. government does enforcement on debts. Will they go down the line, the bloodline? Go like each person in the family? Who's responsible for this debt? We're going to go for each person. No, thank you, Sunless. What? Fun with what specifically? Strawberry. That make my imaginary kids are gonna pay off my debts? Yes, I'm fine with that. If I have imaginary kids, it's not my, they're not my responsibility. They're imaginary. I'll let the government figure out which kid's gonna pay for my debt. I have to. If I get on Val, you cannot yell at me. Jesus. I'm gonna get my vasectomy by June. You redeemed 10 squats? When did you redeem it? Let's see, when did you redeem it? Was it Stream Elements? I can't find it. Oh, I see it, 10 squats, okay. Oh, Steph, you came at the wrong time. Steph, you came at the wrong time. Mott's redeemed squats. I have to do this. I'm sorry. Turn your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Jesus. So crispy. Awesome. Your laugh is a lot better than mine. What's up, Barry and Milky? I think he's drunk. I think he got the Tesla and decided, you know what, fuck this. I'm getting drunk tonight. Jesus. My stream or his stream? Oh. Sentless, you coming? Waiting for Sentless. Everyone get free eye bleacher? Huh? Is he on stream? Oh. Alright, it's good now. Where is Choco Belly? No, Choco Belly. They hear you now, by the way. Where's Sentless? I had to stream from my dick because they didn't allow test drive streaming. Oh, okay. So that means you're not gonna come play Val with us? Jesus, Sentless. Steph, you should play Val with us. Crispy, you should play Val with us. Lee should play Val with us too. Slip should play Val with us too. Yeah, Valorant. I'm a professional gamer. I'm professionally not ranked, by the way. Just don't do ranked games, you'll be fine. Fuck ranked. I'll touch ranked. Jesus, he's coming. Jesus is coming. Just don't do it alone. Don't do solos.
CM_NYC_TV says, hey Andy, why not play with these?
No. I don't like
Got
D.
him.
I don't like D. Got him. Are you on winter break right now? Oh, you're not. You're gonna be in the final soon, right? Steph. Finals.
Dave Arusky says Dave out.
Dave out. I'm gonna raid out to some guy Warcraft Andy.
MBCZR says, oh, I am just chillin'. I'm on a research block, so no exams.
Cool. Just chilling. Ow. Okay. No,
CM_NYC_TV says, I am going to take a shower. I'll be back in an hour.
It's crazy. It take an hour to do that, dude. Whole hour.
Yo, can you hear me?
MBCZR says Pruny.
God damn, it's so fucking loud. Fuck, it's loud. Why is it so loud?
Why is it so loud?
Why are you laughing, Milky?
Hey,
Yo,
Senti. Hey, Opa.
Barry.
Opa. Where's my GP?
Oh, I love Barry.
Opa.
I love Milky. You too. You know, you two, my love you guys.